Hello students, in this video we are going to see the problems in the gaseous state, that is book inside problem. So that is evaluate yourself. First question, Freon 12, the compound widely used in the refrigerator system as coolant, causes depletion of ozone layer. Now it has been replaced by eco-friendly compound. Consider 1.5 decimeter cube sample of gaseous freon at a pressure. So volume is given 1.5 decimeter cube means is equal to liter, that is volume, one volume, that is V1 is given as 1.5 decimeter cube and the pressure is 0.3 atmospheric pressure. Now if the pressure is changed to 1.2 atmosphere means what is the volume of the gas, whether it is increased or decreased only we are going to see. Okay. See, one volume is given as 1.5 decimeter cube, but they are giving two pressures P1 and P2. P1 is 0.3 and P2 is 1.2 atmospheric pressure. See, answer for this, first volume of freon, that is V1 is equal to 1.5 decimeter cube. Then pressure P1 equal to 0.3 atmosphere, and we know temperature is keeping as constant, and the P2 is 1.2 atmosphere. So V1 is given, P1 and P2 is given, we have to find out V2. So we know the formula P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. So according to this formula we are going to calculate V2. So V2 equal to P1 V1 by P2. So now substitute the values of P1, V1 and P2. Now we get the value as 0.375 decimeter cube. So this is the, so first volume is 1.5 no. Now the answer is 0.375. So as the pressure is increases, that is 0.3 லேருந்து 1.2 atmosphere வரும்போது so volume என்ன ஆகுது அப்படின்னா decreases ஆகுது. So 1.5 decimeter cube லேருந்து 0.375 decimeter cubeக்கு நமக்கு volume is decreases. So this is the answer for the first question. Now coming to the second one, question, inside a certain molecule, automobile engine, the volume of air in a cylinder. See, volume means it is V1 is given and the pressure is 1.05. When the gas is compressed to a volume of 0.125 decimeter cube, what is the pressure? Okay, in the problem V1 and V2 is given and only one pressure is given. We are going to find out the P2. So here also the same formula, P1 V1 equal to P2 V2. So we want P2. So directly substitute the values 10.5 into 0.375 by 0.125. We get 3.15 atmosphere. So in both the first problem and the second problem almost the same. In the first problem we are finding out V2. In the second problem we are finding out P2. So this is the problems based on the pressure volume term. So next, third problem, a sample of gas has a volume 3.8 decimeter cube at an unknown temperature. So here temperature is coming. Okay, so pressure and volume, first two problem. Now we are going to see volume as well as temperature. See, first the sample of a gas has a volume 3.8 decimeter cube at an unknown temperature. When the sample is submerged in ice water to 0 degrees Celsius. So V1 is given, T1 we don't know, isn't it? So T1 we have to find out, that is unknown temperature. When the sample is submerged in ice water, that is 0 degrees Celsius. We know 0 degrees Celsius is equal to 273 Kelvin and volume gets reduced to 2.27 decimeter cube. So V1 is given, V2 is given, T2 is also given. We have to find out T1. So what is the formula? We know V1 by T1 equal to V2 by T2 according to Charles law, isn't it? So therefore by substituting this T1 we get T2 by V2 into V1. So substitute we get a 457 Kelvin is the answer. Now question number 4. An athlete in a kinesiology research study has his lung volume of 7.05 decimeter cube during a deep inhalation. So one volume is given, isn't it? 7.05 decimeter cube is given. At this volume, the lung contains 0.312 mole of air. So number of moles means N value. So volume and N value is given. During exhalation, the volume of his lung decreases to 2.35. So two values are given for volume, V1 and V2, and number of moles is one value is given, that is 0.312. Now what is N1 what is N2 we are going to find out, isn't it? So V1 by N1 equal to V2 by N2, the same like that. So N2 equal to N1 by V1 into V2. So substitute the values, we can easily find out N2 is equal to 0.104 moles. So the number of moles exhaled is equal to எவ்வளோ எக்ஸேல் பண்ணியிருக்குது அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோன்னா சப்ராக்ட் பண்ணால் ஒன்லி 0.208 moles தான் நம்ம வந்து எக்ஸேல் பண்ணியிருக்கிறாங்க. ஓகே, now we are going to see the problem number 5. A small bubble rises from the bottom of a lake where the temperature and the pressure are 8 degree and 6.4. Here temperature is given as well as pressure is given. So temperature pressure relationship. So temperature is given as 8 degrees Celsius and pressure is P1 is 6.4. Then again temperature is also increases when the temperature is raised to 25 degrees Celsius. The T2 is given and the pressure is 1 atmosphere. Find the volume in. So here three terms are coming. One is temperature, pressure and volume. So P1 V1 by T1 equal to P2 V2 by T2. Suppose if the temperature is given as degree Celsius means we have to convert them into Kelvin. So T1 is equal to 281 Kelvin and T2 equal to 298 Kelvin. Pressure is one pressure is 6.4 and the other pressure is 1 atmosphere. So one volume is 2.1 and then other volume we are going to find out. So according to this formula, P1 V1 by T1 equal to P2 V2 by T2. So we want to calculate V2. So just to multiply all those, substitute these values, we get 14.25 ml is the answer. Next, question number 7. A flammable hydrocarbon gas of particular volume is found to diffuse through a small hole. So diffuse, so it is mainly depending upon Graham's law of diffusion. Okay, so under the same conditions of temperature and pressure and equal volume of bromine vapor also. So two different gases, 4.73 diffuse through the same hole. Calculate the molar mass of the unknown gas and suggest what is this gas might be. We have to find out. So given that the molar mass of bromine is 159.8. So time T1 1.5 minutes and T2 4.73 minutes. So T1 by T2 is given. That is the rate that is time is given 4.73 by 1.5. So that is a rate of hydrocarbon by rate of bromine, which is equal to the square root of molecular mass of bromine by molecular mass of hydrocarbon. So 3.15 which is equal to என்ன ஆகும் அப்படின்னு சொன்னால் நமக்கு என்ன வேணும், ஹைட்ரோகார்பனோட மாலிகுலர் மாஸ் தான் நமக்கு வேணும். ஸோ அப்படியே இதை லெஃப்ட் சைடு அப்படி கொண்டு வந்துட்டோம் அப்படின்னா 159.8 கிராம் பெர் மோல் பை 3.15 த ஹோல் ஸ்கொயர் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னா 16.1 கிராம் வந்துடும். ஸோ இது 16 கிராம் அப்படிங்கும் போது நமக்கு என்ன ஃபார்முலா வந்துடுது, இட் இஸ் அன் ஹைட்ரோகார்பன். ஸோ இட் இஸ் அன் CnH2n+2. ஸோ 16 இருக்கிறது அப்படின்னால த ஹைட்ரோகார்பன் இஸ் என்ன வந்துடும், that is methane அப்படிங்கிறது வந்துடும். ஸோ 14n which is equal to 16 minus 2. Nothing but the hydrocarbon is methane. Next problem. This is also based on the Graham's law of diffusion. An unknown gas diffuses at a rate of 0.5 times that of nitrogen at the same temperature and pressure. Calculate the molar mass of the unknown gas. See, ஒரு unknown gas ஓட rate வந்து 0.5 and that of nitrogen at the same to calculate the molar mass of unknown gas கேட்டிருக்கிறாங்க. So rate of unknown gas என்ன வச்சுக்கலாம், ஸோ இந்த ரெண்டுமே 0.5 okay 0.5 வச்சுக்கலாம், which is equal to square root of mn2 by m unknown gas. So 0.5 which is equal to நமக்கு ஆல்ரெடி நைட்ரஜனோட மாலிகுலர் மாஸ் n2 அப்படிங்கும் போது நைட்ரஜன் கொடுத்ததுனால ஸோ ஒரு நைட்ரஜனுக்கு 14, அப்போது 2 நைட்ரஜன் அப்படிங்கும் போது 28 வந்துடும். ஸோ 28 டிவைடட் பை m unknown. ஸோ ஸ்கொயரிங் ஆன் போத் சைட்ஸ் என்ன வந்துடும், 0.5 the whole square equal to 28 by m unknown. Therefore 28 divided by 0.25 வந்துச்சுன்னா it is in 112 gram per mole. So these are the problems which are based on their that is Graham's law of diffusion of gases. ஓகே, ஸோ இது வரைக்கும் நம்ம ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் வந்து கிட்டத்தட்ட புக்கு இன்சைடில் இருக்கக்கூடிய பேஸ்ட் ஆன் பாயில்ஸ்லாம், சார்லஸ்லாம், தென் அவகட்ரோஸ்லாம் as well as Graham's law வச்சு நம்ம ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் பார்த்துருக்குறோம். ஸோ இது ஃபுல்லுமே கிளாஸ் ஒர்க்கில் காப்பி பண்ணிக்கோங்க. ஓகே.